Kyle.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I am cracking. Which one's left? There we go. I'm not one of them guys who can put them on anywhere.
Hey. Hello. It's nice to see you here.
Good to be seen. It's are you one of them guys? Can you put them on anywhere? I can't.
What, left or right?
Yeah. After having them right way.
Well, I've got them on the wrong way currently because mine only has one wire. And to be fair, I didn't want it here because it'd annoy the hell out of me.
And you like this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said.
Yeah, so I got all up in his face and not that I'm suggesting aggression. So
I'm enjoying this new layout.
it's nice.
It's good, isn't it?
It's cozy.
I like your chair as well, which I mentioned earlier. I like your chair.
It's not a bad chair.
Makes me want to get like a pipe and like do this with whiskey.
Swill it round.
Just smoking corner of your room.
You can do it with, I don't want you smoking in here, like, not that you don't even smoke. But you can do it with your tea.
If I had a chair like that, I'd smoke all the time. So,
Look, are you calling it a pipe smoker's chair?
That's what they're called.
Got a great idea. Why don't we do a podcast in front of your pipe smoker's chair?
It's a smoker's chair. Is it not?
Well, nobody's smoking in it. So,
Anyway.
it can be a tea drinker's chair.
Okay, fair enough. What you been up to?
So, this and that. I was going to ask you what you'd been up to, my friend. So, you've been quite busy the past couple of weeks, haven't you?
Moving house, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute nightmare. Took when did we sell? October. What are we in now? February. Didn't move till February the 3rd. It's now the 21st. So we've been in, what's that, 2.5 week, 3 week.
Mm-hmm.
So it took, what's that, 3-4 months? 3 months? October, November, December, January. Shit. 5 months.
Well,
to move round the corner from my house.
that is hellish.
From
And
where
it is
I
round the
live.
corner as well,
It
isn't it?
literally is. You haven't been yet. You need to come
No.
down.
It's,
Okay,
yeah,
Mike.
round the corner.
You need to come down.
I shall come down.
You
So,
need to.
anyway, I was thinking, mixing things up a bit. So you've moved house.
Yeah.
You've been in the studio.
Yes, I have.
So what have you been doing in there?
Well,
Obviously, I know.
You were there. You were there for one day.
I arrived
recorded.
for a bit.
We did 2 days. So we did.
So let's just clarify. You're in a band.
Yeah.
So we used to be in a band.
Yeah.
I am not in this band that Kyle is in.
Yeah.
So you're in a band called
Massive Floods.
Yep.
I just want to get one thing out of the way as well. You guys can listen to this as well. If you're watching it, you can actually listen to this. I keep forgetting that people can actually just listen. So, yeah, I just want to get that out of the way.
We'll do like an audio download.
Yeah, you can download this.
This can be podcast 1.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, back onto what we were talking about. I'm in a band, 3-piece, grunge. As you've seen, you've done some filming. It's going well. We did Monday and Tuesday, and we did 4 songs.
Mm-hmm. Sound big
Sounds good.
so
Sounds
far.
really
You haven't
good.
got the master back yet, have you?
No. It's like grunge rock mixed with some Deftones
Mm-hmm.
metal.
Yeah. It is good. It is good. Massive Floods. We'll put the link.
Not that there's anything to check out. You can put the link down there if you want.
I shall put the link for Facebook and, if people want to check it out. However, your music isn't on there yet.
No. Well, there's some old demos.
Yeah, but it'll be on very soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good.
It's coming along. We're gonna take over the world.
Yep. Obviously, he's going to be back weekly for reaction videos, podcasts, and other
And you're gonna
IKJP
be the
stuff.
you're gonna be the little video guy. So I'm constantly drinking my tea. It's just really good.
And naturally, I'll be back weekly for reaction videos, podcasts, and various other IKJP projects.
On your own.
Yeah, just by myself.
While I'm off touring.
Well, I'll just. I'd like to say I'd find somebody else, but I don't think I will. I'll get one of them dummies.
Yeah.
You know, one of them?
Like with my face on it.
Yeah.
Get like one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, just get a print off of your face.
So I'm just looking at my t-shirt and it has a Ken doll on.
You can do it. That is alright, is that?
Yeah, you can get one. You're one of them people, man, that every time I see you, you've always got a different t-shirt.
Well, I have a fine fine selection's probably not the right term to use.
No, but every time I see you, you've got a different t-shirt. I never see you in the same one twice, except when we're on tour and you wore that blooming I Love Garage t-shirt for about 4 weeks in a row.
Hey, it was a free t-shirt.
But
when it's free, it's free.
Yeah, it's not. My brother used to say, it's not what you come with, it's what you leave with.
Yep. Do you know what annoyed me, though? I said to him, smaller the better. I like them tight fit. So they turned up with like an extra small. I think it might have been a medium youth, actually. God, it was small, wasn't it? And then as time went on, I just grew.
Yeah.
You know, obviously.
And it shrunk
put
in
a
the
bit of weight on.
stuff.
It did. And then I just loved the bloody thing. And when I look back at pictures, I think, God, it was just skin tight on me, like I was wearing a baby grow.
It was like it'd been painted on.
It did.
I don't know why I liked it so much.
It was free. I said, look, I felt like a massive rock star that day. I said, we arrived at the garage in Glasgow, United Kingdom, and I said, it's a nice t-shirt that you've got there that you're selling tonight. Can I get one? And she went, hey, love, I'll just go get you one new. What size are you?
I don't even remember you getting it.
Extra small, please. Right, nice tight fit. I tell you what, she came back with a hoodie as well. I only had that for about 24 hours.
I don't remember the hoodie.
Lost the bloody thing. It were black. Same print.
Although I
could still be wearing that now.
I do remember some of my clothes going missing on tour.
Well, it's your own fault, isn't it?
No.
So,
it's directly not my fault.
It was. So, do you mean
fill everyone in on what happened?
Do you mean the
Island
O2 Academy in
Dublin?
Dublin, yeah.
Dublin.
So we're playing this gig, and it got a bit warm. So we're like, I think everybody started chanting "Take it off," didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
So then it was kind of oh right, well I'll take my t-shirt off, because obviously I've got massive guns to show off, and I think you always take yours off anyway, because you just get
halfway through,
red hot. And then, so anyway, people started throwing theirs on stage, and it kind of got a bit confusing, because they were just a load of screwed up tops, like a sock. I'd like to say somebody's bra, but there weren't any, No. So anyway, I've like grabbed and like wiped my sweat on one, and I can't remember. Anyway, I ended up picking a few of them and throwing them out, rather than just being the good Samaritan and thinking, I'll collect these up and wait for somebody to come to lost property, and so I was too rock star for that at the time. And I ended up launching your shirt out. Then at the end, we were doing like this, people were bringing stuff up, can you sign this, can you sign that? Somebody brings Kyle's shirt up to me and him, saying, yeah, can you sign this for me? And he's like, yeah, hang on.
This is my t-shirt.
Yeah, you didn't say it as kindly as that. It's my fucking shirt, this. She's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is.
I went, yeah, it is.
You there with your bloody nipples out.
I lost another one, didn't I, straight away?
How did you lose that?
Because I put another one on after, and it was pretty much identical to the one I lost. And then she said, oh, well, I don't know how it happened, but I ended up giving this person my other t-shirt. So I was down 2 t-shirts that night in Dublin.
Do you remember, right? Somebody gave me that big, like, woolly jumper, didn't they? And it were a lady's jumper. And anyway, it were right nice, right woolen, and just, This was after that tour. This was a different tour, and I think we're in Birmingham, and I'd had it on for a few days. And you guys kept saying, oh, right, homeless. And it was just a right comfy jumper, and I looked pretty grungy in it, right? And anyway, somebody ended up nicking... One of you guys ended up taking it off me and sticking it over like a traffic cone, Do you know one of them like bollards that light up in middle of road that say, you know, don't can drive into this? End up sprawling it over there and it's pissing it down with rain. And I'm thinking, it's wet out there, innit? Tell you what, I'm glad I'm in here, you know, in van driving off. Anyway, we drove past it,
I know
and they're
what
like,
you mean.
Shimmy, what's this? I called Shimmy at the time, it's a nickname. So they're like, Jimmy, look at that out there. Just absolutely fucking nailing it down on this bloody jumper. I mean, I know it weren't mine, but I was pissed off at the time.
I know it won't Birmingham. It was or it Peterborough, not Peterborough. It was when we played that. It was like a pub. We played like a pub.
Yes, it was.
It's where I bust all my hand open.
It was near Brum. It was like
not Wolverhampton.
It was it was somewhere near Wolverhampton. But anyway, that's not the point. I liked it.
I remember exactly, and it were absolutely peeing it down on it.
Yeah,
that's the night I burst.
Didn't see you stopping and pulling it over so I could get the jumper back. Bloody hell!
Yeah, or your milk.
Not funny. Not funny. I liked that. So
James is pulling funny faces at me.
Look, fella.
What did you tell everyone about your milk?
I've spoken about the milk before, and I do not wish to speak about it again.
They were good times, man.
I'll drop a link to the milk situation down below.
Yeah. Also, we could drop a link to our tour diaries and stuff, I guess. Some people could check them out.
Our old band page.
Although, if you're just listening to this on audio, I guess we could put a link with it. Can you do that?
What are you going to do? Send them a text?
Yeah, I'll send you a text message. I don't know. Can you do that?
No, I don't think you can.
We'll find you.
Somebody's just listening to it in the car. Come on then, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Where are they? But yeah, anyway, the Head Start, our band was called.
Yeah.
Check it out on Facebook, YouTube, etc.
Yeah. I'm thinking, has anyone ever asked you, like, if you could go back to one period of your life, what would you go back to? This is me asking you that question now, by the way.
Me? I don't know. It wouldn't be high school. It wouldn't be school. Some people are like, oh, I'd love to go back to school, just carefree. No way in hell, man.
I would.
Not me.
No, okay, all right, well then let's say 3. You can go back to 3 spots in time.
I'd go back to the beginning of the Head Start.
Right.
I'd also go back.
What? You go back to the beginning to... I don't know the rules around this question. To live... So you'd live out all that period again?
Yes, but I would maybe just do extra things and do some things differently.
We're now talking on a yacht. So make sure we make it.
Yeah.
Right.
Talking on a yacht?
Well, I don't know. We could be really rich if we did it again.
Ah, yeah. I was just thinking in a clapped out caravan or something like that. No. Yeah, I don't know. What about you?
Probably go back to high school. Specifically, probably year 9-ish. Probably go back to... Probably same like the beginning, maybe mid 2010 maybe. And then I might go back... I don't know whether I'd go back to like when I was in little school.
Nah, see, I wouldn't.
High school would be cool again.
Yeah, they were fine, but
I think though when you were there, it probably seemed worse than what it was. But now you've had a bit of life experience behind you, and you go back. I think
depends whether you'd be going back with what you know now, or whether you're going back and it just completely rewinds.
Well, yeah. Would you do the exact same stuff again?
Wouldn't go to school. Done that. Didn't mind school, but could not wait to leave.
I liked high school.
I was eager for the outside world. But
isn't it funny, like when you're in school and that, and you'd look out onto the road and you'd see like a some sort of tradesman going into a house or whatever, and you think, God, I can't wait to leave school so I can do
Yeah.
that. And now you are that person doing it. You're like, oh God,
Thinking,
wish I could go back to school playing on playground.
Yeah. So, the news. I'm thinking there's a lot of stuff happened recently. A lot of stuff.
The last 2-3 weeks just been so sad in the news.
So it's like the coronavirus thing happening.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and then
there's been it's just not been a very good, cause to put all that with the weather we've been having.
Yeah, so it's been crazy in the UK weather-wise, hasn't it?
Yeah, we had one storm, Kira.
Yeah, and then Storm Dennis. Which, you know, in this area didn't cause as much chaos.
Kira was pretty bad.
Yeah,
flooding and stuff.
Unreal, so there's that, and then there's the thing with Caroline Flack.
That was so bad.
That was horrendous. I didn't even realise she was at 40. I thought she was younger than that.
I knew she was in her late 30s. I didn't realise she was 40.
I sort of always thought just mid-30s.
Yeah, so bad. We're in our group chat, obviously. And when someone sent the screenshot of it, I kind of thinking, nah. And then I went on to Inst straight away. I saw it and I'm like, no. And I loaded up my Facebook feed and it was first thing all over. And my jaw just I couldn't believe it. And I looked at Karen and she was like, what? And I was just like, Caroline Flack's dead. And she's like, shut up. I'm like, yeah. I could not believe it, man. Some celebrities, when stuff like this happens, you're kind of like, oh, that's quite sad, Obviously, anyone passing away is sad. But then, when someone like that, who's really bubbly and...
Yeah, I think that's possibly what it is for me. Cause I've seen her on the likes of, Love Island. Didn't she do, she did X Factor Extra show with
Ollie Murs.
Yeah. And then, apart from that, I've seen her on odd things. But it's weird because as much as I'd seen her on those programs, I didn't know a ton about her.
No.
But for quite a few days in a row, I've been thinking, God, it's so bad that. And I think it is just because of how much of a big deal she is, and just how much of a bubbly person she is. Well, that she appears, and it's I can imagine people that are more famous that had died that I'd be more like, oh, that's sad, and then that's it.
Yeah.
It just
exactly
such an impact on the world, and it's possibly because
weird.
she'd taken her own life.
Yeah.
And
did you hear how she
did? Yeah, I did. And in fact,
myself.
to be fair, I think did you put it on Twitter or something?
I shared that. Yeah, because
that's where I saw
that
it.
shocked me.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she's taking sleeping pills or something like that. But when I found out she hung herself, I was like, Jesus. I could not believe it, and I was just thinking, God, when you see her on TV and you just think, she comes across so bubbly.
You never expect,
and then you're like,
somebody
God,
to even have that in their head.
No. And the question is, when stuff like this happens, it's like, well, when anyone dies, you're always left with what if? It's the massive question. What if she hadn't have, gone through what she'd gone through? What if?
Yeah.
Someone had just messaged her that day and said, look, come over to mine tonight.
Yeah, perhaps they did.
You
never know.
Well, apparently her sister and her mum were going there that day anyway to see her, and that's when they found her and stuff. So it's just
it's horrible.
I'm the same as you. For quite a few days, I've sort of remembered it, and I've thought, oh God, that's so sad.
Yeah, crazy.
It is. I tell you what else. Not to bang on too much about this. I saw The Rock. You hear about his dad passed away in Rocky.
Yeah, so that was last month, was it?
Yeah, but have you seen the eulogy? He did a speech at his funeral.
No, I've seen that's there to see. I've not watched it.
It's there to be seen, yeah. It's that's another thing. Now watching that, and I was just like proper tearing up, and I'm like, God, this is so sad.
It's weird. Yeah, I suppose you always see The Rock at such positivity,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah,
And like, it's like he's an absolute ambassador for everything positive.
Great.
Yeah, everything great. Yeah. But yeah, I suppose to see him in that light is, just completely different. So he's
one of them celebrities that's like really open and out there with everything. Like, he's always on social media. He's always doing interviews. He's always in films.
Yeah. So he's a more positively, he's a third generation athlete. So there's his granddad, which was the High Chief Peter Maivia, and then his dad, Rocky Johnson. And then, so he's now the eldest of so he's like the main man at the top now.
Yep.
And then, don't know whether you'd seen or heard, but he's just started, well, he's one of the trainers, as much as he's got time, of his daughter. I'm forgetting what his daughter's called now, his eldest daughter, I think it is.
I'm not too sure.
She looks at least 18, 20.
Yeah.
I'd say probably 18. And she's goes down to the WWE Performance Center, and he's being trained down there now. And I watched this little video that I think it was the WWE that put it up on YouTube, and he's there, The Rock's there, and there's some others, and she's doing pretty good. Wrestling wise, skill wise, she looks pretty natural at it, and she does have that she does have a bit of a look of him. She has a strong look.
Yeah. Like a Samoan kind of.
Yeah.
I know you. I've seen pictures of her and stuff.
Yeah, so that's like she's like a fourth generation star now.
That's nuts, isn't it? And just think, like, he's always getting bigger and bigger in his sort of celebrity status. Imagine if she surpasses him.
Yeah.
In like 10 years from now, she could be bigger than he's ever been. Do you know what I mean?
Could be.
Maybe not 10 years, that's probably a stretch, but you know.
I think it'd have to be something pretty massive to be bigger than he's ever been.
Yeah.
Who's bigger than The Rock?
Wrestling wise, probably Hulk Hogan.
Well, no, I just mean like as a personality, actor,
celebrity.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knows The Rock, don't they?
You gotta say someone like Bieber or someone like that, haven't you? The Rock.
That's an interesting one. Who is bigger, Justin Bieber or The Rock?
I'd say The Rock.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you seen that? There's these weird videos that have started coming out of like, it's just like a bar that goes along, and it shows people's followers. So it'll have like The Rock, Floyd Mayweather, whoever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it goes through time lapse of like the years, and it shows the followers.
Right.
And who's made the most money, and it'll just go like that. Really, it's hard to explain.
No, I've seen them before. I've got it in my head exactly what it is, and it's like it'll show you like little notches in time where this is what this person's got. Yeah.
But I'm sure The Rock was at like top of one of them. He's got to be highest earning actor by far.
Yeah.
He's in everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything.
Yeah, it must just pay stupid amounts of money.
I'd absolutely love to meet The Rock, because like when I were growing up, I used to like in my living room, I'd have just my pants on. I'd be jumping about with me. I don't know if it was WWF when I had the belt.
Was it pre-2001?
I don't know. It might have been. I had a replica belt, and I used to put it on my arm like that and put my eyebrow up.
It was either 2000 or 2001 that it changed.
I think it was
sure. 2001.
I don't know. Whatever belt it was.
Yeah, it was 01.
It must have been before that, because at 01 I was probably just preparing to go into high school. I don't think I'd have been jumping around in my pants. It must have been before. It must have been WWF days. And Rock was like my absolute idol. I was big into wrestling back in the day. Not so much now, but
yeah, it's kind of. I think he's getting there again. He's getting there again. He's wrestling.
Yeah, it was more of an early 2000s thing when it was real. Its storylines were incredible.
Yeah, it were. But it's hard to redo those things now without they're just rehashing old things, or kind of what was good back then is not necessarily good to see now. But yeah,
I'll tell you what. Just on a side note here, did you see who's coming back this year or next year, making the return to the screens? Rick Moranis.
Yes, I saw you. I saw you tweet that.
Yeah.
Yes, God.
I was just thinking all these little comebacks are real cute, and then that just came out. It's like in 24 years or something since he's been on the screen.
God, one of my all-time favourite films is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I mean, there was Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, which I didn't rate them as much. But God, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was incredible. It was like that adventure that you thought, God, how cool would it be if we just went through garden and found that massive cookie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
God, it was so well done. I watched this again about 6 months back, and it's lost nothing. It is as good as it was.
Right.
You know when you look? Do you know when you think, oh, there's that like big ant that they find, and you think, looking back at it now, it might look really cheap and corny. It looks great still.
When was that? In early 90s?
I'd take a guess at late 80s.
Late 80s. For me, the best movies of all time came out like late 80s to mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
By far. You had Home Alone, Forrest Gump, Speed.
Yeah. There's so
Honey,
many
I Shrunk the Kids.
So many incredible films.
Really, it were like it were that sweet spot where there were still ideas that hadn't been done.
Yeah.
Really good.
And
time.
when you look, I like watching old films like that because I like the old film look.
Yeah.
Sometimes new high def film just doesn't cut it.
Yeah. It's almost too much in it sometimes.
It's good to look back and see that grain, and you want them to be maybe a bit remastered to look good on modern TVs, but
Home Alone.
Yeah, that'll never die as a film. That I always think that certain films that would be terrible in time is like the sort of cheesy, corny films, and I'm trying to think of one as a good example, but I don't think I can.
I mean, like scary movies, like spoofs?
No, not necessarily. Like cheaply done films. When you see, I'll tell you what, and it's kind of a bad example because it's a different actor, but you've got Home Alone 1 and 2. Looks like they've put the same amount of budget on each film. They both look great. Then you've got Home Alone 3. Which different actor, so it's completely different.
I get what you mean,
and it's years later, so it's more newer, but it doesn't look as if they've put enough money into it, and it looks a bit of a cheaply done film.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And that one won't stand the test of time, and I know it's a bad example because it's not got Macaulay Culkin in it, but...
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
But
I'm a firm believer in those, like, one and two. If you get two films, they're always better than anything else. The first two of like trilogies or whatever are always the best.
However, what do you think about the 4 American Pies? Forget the one with all the youth in it.
So you've got American Pie, you've got
1 and 2. You've got the wedding, and you've got the reunion. The reunion I thought was really good.
I thought the reunion was good, although I do not. Opening scene's the best scene in it.
What, on the wedding?
Yeah. No.
The reunion.
The reunion. And 1 and 2 are just exactly what you were on about.
They're both incredible, aren't they?
Because they were new.
Yeah.
At that time.
And if I'm going to watch out of the American Pie saga, the one I'm least going to watch, and this has always been the case, is Wedding.
Yeah.
I like the wedding, but it's a bit... I'll tell you what it is. This is going to do it a little bit of justice. When I said, like, certain films don't stand the test of time. So, on the wedding, Stifler's a bit too stupid in it.
Yeah.
Where it's like in 1 and 2...
He's that dog turd.
Yeah, it's slapstick. That's what it is. It's too slapstick in areas.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like.
Yeah, I get it.
But the reunion, he's pulling it back a little bit more.
Yeah,
but yeah,
going back to its roots.
Yeah,
and that's what I feel.
I'm hoping this is going to be the thing with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I don't know if it's a remake or whether it's a...
Just going to say, is it a remake? I'm hoping that it's not. It's just going to follow on. Do you know, like, with the new Jumanji, not the second one that's just come out now, but the first one that The Rock did, it was almost not like a remake. It was almost...
brand new.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a follow-on. It was just another Jumanji.
Yeah, I didn't...
I liked it for what it was, but I don't like it if you're linking it to the original Jumanji.
Yeah.
I like them both for different reasons.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad that they didn't try and say, "Oh, this is replacing that one." Because sometimes replacing something like that, it's not
when it's not fit and when it's not broken.
Yeah,
I'm like that with Fast and Furious.
See, I've never been into them.
1, 2, absolutely awesome. 3 I didn't count because that's Tokyo Drift, different actor. 4 and 5, yep. And then it just got ridiculous. I think we're on 8 now. Then there's the Hobbs and Shaw.
18.
It just got, like, it used to be about cars and, like, racing and cool little ideas, and then it just got to about action.
Maybe they should have broke it off and called it something a bit different. Like, oh, this film has branched off from Fast and the Furious, and then this film that has branched off can then have number 2, number 3, and then they could do it again, maybe.
Well, I think they should have stopped it when Paul Walker died, because he was the core of the film.
Yeah, that was really sad, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, that was really sad.
Crazy.
Going back to it, Rick Moranis. It is Moranis, isn't it? Not Morales. Moranis,
I think.
Yeah. I'm just going to pick up on a point you're on about. I don't think he'd come back after 24 years to just remake a film. And I don't think he'd come back for something rubbish.
Yeah.
That's going to be a flop.
Wants to leave his legacy. He's got a good legacy.
He wouldn't do that. He'd come back for something.
He weren't in a massive amount of films, was he?
Well, they were in Little Shop of... Is it Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah, I've
not Shrunk the Kids.
Not fully seen Little Shop of Horrors.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, was he? Never really seen the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I've seen him, but a long time ago. And some other bits and bobs. But he just don't look like he's aged. He looks the exact same.
I've not seen a picture of him.
He looks the exact same. I can't wait till we start seeing clips of him like do interviews and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
It's like...
he had to be in his 30s back in day, didn't he?
Yeah, probably his 20s. I don't know how old he is now.
I mean,
do you know his story?
No, I don't think I do.
Do you know why he quit acting?
I think I've heard this before.
So I can't be exact on the dates, but his wife got really sick, and I think she got diagnosed with cancer. So he quit acting, gave up his millions and whatever, and was like, right, I'm gonna go stay at home and look after my family, and that were it. No one ever heard from him ever again.
Yeah,
he'd do the odd interview here and there, but he never acted again since.
I think it was you that had mentioned this before.
Yeah, and then now it's just surfaced that he's coming back. Ooh, hear my voice then. So can't wait, man. Every kid of like our age, all the millennials,
that's incredible.
They'll just be like, wow,
what a guy.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for that.
God,
it's gonna be so good. Don't know when it's coming out, but it'll be good. Real good.
What's happening with Bill and Ted?
Oh,
that's been years that they've been like,
Yeah, but I've seen clips of them filming.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of them both dressed up together. It's like, just drop the bloody thing, man.
I don't know. It's gone a bit quiet on it.
It has, and I'm worried for that, because Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey and Excellent Adventure, 2 great films, and they both look from the same time period. Probably a year apart. Yeah. And then you're gonna have this. I think it's gonna be like
Dumb and Dumber.
It's the second official Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey and that other guy in.
Yeah.
Poor other guy, can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be like that. I hated that because it was too slapstick.
And then they did the other one with the other guy. Is that the one you're on about?
No, that was
Because then
when Harry met Lloyd or something.
And then they did they both got back together, didn't they? A few years back.
It was when they both got back together that I thought that film was too slapstick. It was just really daft.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on.
I didn't mind it, but again, that's another film.
It's like they're older now and they're acting like, younger than they ever was.
Yeah.
It's like not 12. I'm fearing that's what they're going to do, Bill and Ted.
Well, it's gone quiet.
Yeah. And I'm glad of it.
But does that mean it's been stopped?
Hopefully.
You know they stopped...
Kill it, stone dead.
You know they stopped Home Alone? Because they said it were... Basically, they said it were crap. They stopped filming halfway through.
What?
So,
with the new characters? With the new actors?
No, the original Home Alone, the first one.
Right. Oh, halfway through the first one they stopped?
Halfway through the first one, they're like, we're not going to give you any more money, it's turd, basically. And then some guy came in. I don't know if this is accurate, because I've heard it off someone else. Some guy came in and he's like, what are you doing, why aren't you? He says, they've stopped production. And he's like, let me have a word, blah, blah, blah. Got them the money they wanted and they finished the film.
It's weird that. Do you know, if you think of that film now and hearing about it, if you went and saw Home Alone 1 and it had just come out and you're like, what's it like? And you were telling me, it'd probably sound a bit shit.
Yeah. It's about a kid
wouldn't
who
it?
gets
Yeah, and he
home.
just stays at home and he gradually and slowly does different things. But for some reason it's great. I don't think it'd do right well now if they were just making it now.
Yeah, it's probably been done by now.
Yeah.
On a rubbish version.
I mean, second one was more action. Probably better.
Yeah.
In a way.
All this talk's making me want to go watch a lot of 90s films.
The 90s, although, was that 80s? I don't know.
No, probably.
Maybe like 80s, 90s. I don't know. But both of those times, incredible.
Oh, God.
So,
I feel like every time you say so, you change the subject.
It's my subject changer. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
So, no.
What you got to say me then?
I was hoping you'd have something. So. Come on, man. What you got?
Well, weather's pretty bad, isn't it?
It is terrible. It sounds like an absolute storm out there.
I hate that when you meet someone, like, go to a party or whatever, you meet someone like, hey, this is Jeff or whatever. Like, all right, Jeff, and it's like, right, how are you? Yeah, good, blah blah blah. And then you're like, weather's a bit crap in it, and you're like, what? Why is that small talk?
It is, isn't it?
Why is that the go-to thing for everyone?
Is there in that Coke, or is it just regular Coke? It's regular Coke.
Why?
Thought it was.
It's like when
I had one of them the other day. When
I'm at work and like someone will come down like, oh, it's a bit cold, innit? I'm like, yep. And it just don't go. But for some reason, it's like a comfort for people.
It is.
Because you can't just walk up to someone. You can't just go, yep, and then walk off. You've got to say something else, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
This needs to change.
Well, we're not going to change it.
Nice shoes, fella.
You are looking grand.
What could it be?
Can you not grow a beard as well, then? It could be that.
I can. For those who are just listening,
that is not me.
That is my lovely beard. I've trimmed it, actually, man. Because someone said it was getting a bit too big and bushy, so I trimmed it down a little bit.
No one's ever said that to me. Bushy has never been the word.
You're getting too bald, grow some.
I mean, I bet it just feels right good, that, doesn't it?
No, I don't like it.
Well,
I go through phases, man. Sometimes, like, I'll just grow a big beard and I'm like, yeah, I want to be a blooming lumberjack guy. And then next week I'll see some dude walking past him, right clean cut, and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to shave it off. Then I regret it.
Yeah. Well, I wish I had that worry. That issue. Must be great. But nah. Anyway.
Go on.
I think we should drop this here.
Chipping off.
Episode 1. The podcast. The cast.
I've enjoyed this chat.
Yeah. Me
How long
too.
have we been doing it? We've got an hour under us.
Have we? Bloody
So,
hell. Look, I'm sorry about this.
we started off, didn't we? We were like, we'll just do 20 minutes. And then I messaged you earlier and I'm like, man, I've got quite a bit to talk about. I think we should do 30 minutes. We've done over an hour.
Bloody hell. Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So,
sorry, go on.
done the show again, haven't I?
Well, I'd probably be driving home and be like, oh, there was something else I wanted to talk about.
Well, we can save it for next time.
Yep.
So, so my friends,
I've made it really awkward now every time you say so.
can yeah, guys, if if you liked this, drop us a comment down below. If you're just listening to it audio wise, come on YouTube and drop us a comment down below.
Basically,
Yeah.
basically, come and watch the video instead.
Yep. But yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions, anything, I think maybe we could do a Q&A one time. If there's anything you want to ask, you can drop it down below here. If you've made it this far into this podcast, you are a hero.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But, no, never mind. It doesn't matter.
But yes, it's been a nice quiet chat.
Yep.
I finished my tea.
Me too.
Yeah. Yorkshire's finest tea.
Why is it PG?
No, it's Yorkshire tea. It's genuine Yorkshire tea. It's blowing a gale.
Yeah, I just went quiet.
It's epic
You
out there.
can't hear it, you can't hear it. It is really bad. Let's get off.
Let's. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And next time.
You can do it.
You can. You can. It sounds like I'm speaking in an American accent. You can.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.